Hello again. So around this time, so a little over a year ago, how it was announced that due to the highly successful new Party series, is going to be a new movie put in production, and it's now been confirmed to be a sort of a reboot of the classic Mighty Morphin series. And even though I'm unfamiliar with the Israelites Project Almanac, I mean he's describing the premise as in following edge using ones like grounded but fun, but also mature but playful. And we don't know that much so far, but we're slowly getting things leaked in that the writers of X-Men First Class are going to be on board. Then bits of the leaked pitch as well as the leaked characterization have managed to provide ones that are actually, in all fairness, not only pretty faithful to the original concept, but also putting their own spin off for a new generation, which I think I definitely like that idea as well. Given the whole thing. And also there's I think potentially with how not how well they've done with the older shows on Netflix, Nicktoons, and also news about Hera's attempts to do this whole thing that's capture the ideas of a ton of NPR in a manner that not only managed to appeal to people like me, he will also to today's kids as well. And yep, so as a good time, pretty much giving my thoughts on the whole thing since even though no one's officially been cast so far, they're expressed interest in having Meryl Streep as Repulsa, and given the managed to Enter the Woods, that definitely could get behind that idea, since not trying to win an Oscar by any means, but definitely capable of playing a Wicked Witch, and like way she delivered the lines right. Your family tree should remain barren. Yeah, that line. Wow. Also, Morgan Freeman as Zordon. That's that familiar head and voice. Nice that it was only a natural given how he led the Weapons of Fate and Wanted, was God and Bruce Almighty, as well as gave Batman all his wonderful toys in Dark Knight trilogy. So having one that combines them as well three would be nice. And even though there's still mulling over options of the individual Rangers, I have to say that I definitely could get behind the idea of having having Chloe Moretz as Kimberly, Samuel's hit girl. I mean, okay, you putties, let's see what you can do now. So, and I'm just going to give you, so that's definitely my early, from based on what we know so far. So now I'm just going to give you at least 6 things I potentially see here in the movie. Okay, first off, teenage attitude by young adults. That's as per usual. They're probably going to have to be casting more young adult actors from fresh new phases, and even though the show typically casts them as martial artists first and actors second, we'll admit that young adults tend to be at least marginally better actors than teenagers are. I mean, all things considered, that I'm not sure who's going to be playing each of the Rangers individually still, but like I said, definitely like they did having Chloe Moretz as Kimberly. Hmm. And second, Bizarre Monsters, who is also on the show. Pretty much anything you could see in this room here could be turned into a monster in some way. Hey, there are many beasts, which include sphinxes, scorpions, frogs, monks, insects, and in later seasons we had things like pachinko machines, Ian's cameras, as kabuki folk, you name it, he met and in there. And I imagine that people like ILM and a Weta Digital could definitely work up something else between the next point. Number 3, the Megazord. It's ideal, it's going to be helpful since the 1995 movie, we they had the new ones and during the climax, as well as just imagine the giant robot size of Chrysler building and engage that. And despite not being the biggest fan of Pacific Rim story characterization, I did realize that Tokusatsu like action definitely could work in a movie, and special effects and action scenes kicked all kinds of ass. So you could use that as a model, definitely, since especially with more than 20 years of range of special effects having come since it's going to be on October 2017, was going to be in 2016, but there's been pushed back a bit. And unlike Juicy Danger, however, the Megazord is definitely, without a doubt, a bona fide icon for people like me. I mean, since this is my Legacy Megazord, as you can tell, I reviewed it a while ago. It definitely is I also plan on picking up the Tiger Zord soon, and also contingency with Legacy Thunder Megazord. for next year, and I definitely just imagine the whole thing and like that. And fourth, or something I'd like to see, or in this case here, would be he, he, some driving rock, since even though with with the Transformers TMNT they kind of replaced the familiar themes with orchestral music and just at the most you'd hear it say like a car on a phone ringtone, but you can't really do that with this franchise since so intertwined with it that that's I'm expecting it. And I'm not sure about having Lana Del Rey do it like Andre insinuated Black Comedy, but just seeing the theme song, I think if maybe Van Halen, since it contributed to the Dream song 1995 movie, and they got the original lineup back with Daily Evolve, and I think maybe just can imagine Eddie and Ron when shredding together, and also maybe have Roger Medina Wadi compose a score for the Prince Pacific in the first Iron Man as well, just by Tom Riley to the machine. That yeah, okay. 5 would be a Broken Skull, which, given how encouraging we that in many ways, that's there were 3 Stooges in the 90s, and in some cases, is some of the most notable stars in there here. That's even though I'm not sure who I want to play each individual ranger yet, I definitely think I'm fairly sure who I want to play these here too. I definitely want Jonah Hill and Christopher Splash to play them, ideally. So to be 10 years after Superbad and they still in high school, so definitely not a stretch with those two. And 6, you all know who's coming. Jesus David Frank, he's going to be confirmed for this cameo. Not sure he's actually going to reprise his role, but at the very least, he could be passing a torch to a new generation of heroes. Similar to how that Nimoy did in the alternate reality Star Trek films, plus his soul. And definitely could see how this works, and he definitely expressed interest in making a PG-13 action film, which could work since, much like the new TMNT, it managed to rekindle on people like me, my nostalgia for it, also appeal to today's kids as well, man. And also, and there's something I have to address right now, if you just bear with me after. And now, I have to address this whole fan film which was made by Adi Shankar and Joseph Kahn a while ago, which apparently depicted it just sort of this hard R version of the whole thing, which I didn't really care for it. I mean, there's still just one, a Pokemon, which I made a rant about it a while ago. I mean, don't go looking for it, it's gone, I mean, personally, but it's like, you see this whole thing, it's like, say, oh, that's how you do it. You mean you make Rocky Trading Machine Empire, you make Tommy Drifter, and you make Broken Skull, Sonic American guys. I mean, that's gonna turn next generation Nihilus. I mean, I don't think that would be a way to approach it. I mean, but even so, it definitely could be something, and I think, so, and as you can tell by the second-hand tape I got, we definitely have managed to do a big budget feature-length version of the press before. Ideally, we can definitely do it again, and so, and also coming out in January 2017, thanks to Lisa American Sniper making waves for its wide release. It will definitely help to have something like that again, and, well, that's definitely something that's so I'm definitely commenting worse given how it's combining, I think it's like popular of her past couple years movies like superheroes, dinosaurs, robots, monsters, and 90s nostalgia in one package. I mean, so there you go. And definitely gonna be looking forward to it by any chance. And I mean, ideally, you could just combine Avengers of when you got it, and just in one little package. And well, September is fast encroaching. I think it's a good time to now start the Dinosaurs vlogs. Hungs put that on the table. Well, and hey, well, since I've been wanting to do this for a while, but things have been getting in the way since I am just about selling this place, so I definitely wish you good luck and just let me know what you think of the reboot's potential, and as it were, may the power protect you.